Okay, hello, good morning, everybody. Uh, um, Hello, good morning, you're welcome. And this is Mattomo Homes and Properties. And today we shall be looking at an important aspect in a building, an important aspect which is foundation. Foundation is one of the most important elements in a building. Why is it important? Because every load, every structural element that's going to take place in a building will be transmitted to foundation. Now, in building construction, what is a foundation? What is a foundation in building construction? Now, a foundation is that part of a building, that receive the load from the roofing, from the beam, from the column, from the windows. Every other load that comes from a building is transmitted to a foundation. It is the receiving end of a building. It is the foundation that receives all the load, that takes place in the building. So it is very important that when carrying out a foundation work in a building, proper attention should be paid to it. Proper attention. Now, it says it is that part of the structures, that is the foundation now, that support and anchor the superstructure now of a building and transmit the load to the ground. You understand? That foundation is what is in contact with the earth. It is what is in contact with the soil. It is the foundation that is in contact with the soil. It distributes the load to the earth surface. And as you and I know, there is no load that the earth surface cannot carry. There is no load. So the foundation is very important. Now, when the foundation is wrong, every other thing tends to be wrong in a building. When the foundation is wrong, when you don't get it right, so it's very important that you pay close attention to foundation and work when building is being constructed, and that is what we are doing right here on the site. Now, another thing I want us to look at is the foundation function. What is the function of a foundation? One of the function of a foundation is stability. Foundation gives stability to a building. For a building to be stable, now for a building to be very stable, it means that the foundation is stable. When the foundation is not stable, a lot of things will go wrong in a building. Another thing that a foundation does, another function of foundation is durability. How long a building will stay will depend on the foundation. If you do a quack foundation, if you do a foundation that is not properly casted or not properly constructed, the building will not have a long durability. You understand? Another thing is the safety of a building. The safety of a building has to do with the foundation. Now, a building that is not proper, a foundation that is not properly safe, that building will not be safe. The safety of a building is very important in construction. Another thing we'll also look at is the load distribution. Foundation gives load distribution of everything in the house. Now, when you build a house, every load you put inside that house, most of the time especially if you are building a story building, if it's a story building, every load that is coming upon that house, many a time we are less concerned on how those loads are being transmitted to the ground or being transmitted to the foundation. We just have confidence that no matter the load I put in this house, no matter the furnitures I put in this house, no matter the fridge I put in this house, no matter the stabilizer, the electronics, this house, nothing will happen to it. But if the foundation is wrong, something will happen to that house. The house will cave in, the house will tint to one corner, you understand? So these are things you must pay attention to it to ensure that the right foundation is carried out. Another thing I want us to look at is the foundation factors that affect the choice of foundation. What are those factors that affect the choice of foundation? Because every ground that you see, every earth that you see, or every land that you see has a peculiarity. You understand? The type of